What's up, everybody? Today we are going to go over checking all the internal parts of this transmission, mostly everything that's inside this housing part where the 3 and 4 clutch are, because that's where the failure happened. We will check the sun housing, which is this one. Check the planetary gears, check them for any wear or any if it's broken back here. We are going to replace this van, that's for sure. Everything in this valve body, which is in this pan, we're not going to change that. This, I believe this is called the servo. This is what engages the van, which goes around this guy. We're gonna replace this one with a Corvette style kind, that way we can get better shifting. And then just check anything visually. Also take this guy apart. We're gonna have to make a little tool to take off the spring in there. Also for the actual housing, which everything goes in here, I have to make a tool to compress, which I said in the last episode. Compress this rings in here because it has a what's called a little snap ring. I need to take that off to be able to change the seals that go inside here. So we'll try make that tool today. And so for right now, we can move this out of the way. We're not using anything in here, just to make more room here on the table. Let's see what else. So we'll get back here, and I think I'm mostly gonna start off with this guy. Taking this guy apart. Make sure, I know the clutch plates are gonna be burned up in here, so we gotta take this part apart anyways, just to inspect. Like I said, buying new parts before I ordered them. And this guy, I think I gotta see what, maybe if we could put like some upgraded parts to this oil pump. We'll see. I'll have to look into that. Just in general, we're just gonna visually check to see what we do need to buy and order for the kit, because I do not want to double or like order. We want to make this process a little quicker. So with that said, let's get this going. So in this part, we're gonna attempt to remove this guy, so we have to make this tool. I'm gonna use this guy right here. I'm gonna make a center hole there. I'm gonna use this rod, just a rod with like a big, just long rod with these bolts to hold it down. That way I can compress this spring down and take the snap ring off and use these nuts to hold it down. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So this would go underneath it. So I'll make a hole right there. Use this guy, this rod with threads on it, thread it through, and then use that. I have a butterfly nut to compress this spring. That way I'm able to take off that circle, this guy. I gotta take this guy off. And there's a snap ring somewhere right here once you compress it. So I gotta do that. So we're gonna make this little tool. So right now we're just gonna make a hole here, center hole. I bought these guys, these little steel rods. We're gonna make it like a U-shaped to be able to push it down. So I gotta measure how wide do I want it. So it's gonna be like a U, and the U, and then it's gonna push it. I'll show you right now, like once I get everything together, and I'll show you an example of how it's gonna work. Here we go. I did a little punch with this. I made a little. Let's see if we can get a little. This is like a little punch. You just, wherever you want to make that hole. Oh, dude, need 2 hands. This thing's not mounted. You hear that? Have you heard that? It makes like a little indentation in the metal. So when you're gonna go to drill, this drill bit doesn't walk around. And start with a small drill bit and work your way up. So I'll be right back with this little drill bit with a hole. So I need to do a 5/16 hole for this rod. So I'll be right back after I made the hole. So now I've made the hole in this rod, this threaded rod. There you go. So now I'm gonna get one of these bolts. Try to put one on both sides. See? There's one right there. Just to hold the rod down so it doesn't move. And then I'll get the other one. I'm gonna have to cut this rod, but you know what? I don't want to have to go all the way down from this rod from the end over here, so I'm just gonna put it in backwards. So these two bolts are just gonna be to hold this guy down, just to keep this guy from moving. There you go. Alright. So this one's gonna go under the transmission from the bottom up, just to hold it down. Now we got, so this part's done. Now we gotta make like a U, which is gonna push that the spring down, and then that's when I come in with the snap ring pliers and uses the snap ring to take off the snap ring. Alright, this is what it's gonna kind of look like, this guy. So this will come in from the bottom, hold it. I'll put a butterfly bolt right here, and then these two parts will push the spring down. See, this will push the spring down, and then that would preload the spring, and then I would be able to take out the snap ring. Here, let me show you how it would work. Or this one's still too big, this friggin' rod, so I gotta figure out how much to cut off of it. So see here. Let's see. So this I'm gonna put it to the back, right up in here. And this guy, put it right there. And this just to hold it from keeping it to go through. So I have to cut that rod, it's too long, so let me just measure to see approximately how much. I don't want to cut it too much, but I also don't want to cut it too long. Okay, we'll just do it right here. Okay. I don't want to mess up that bushing that's in there. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Then I'll put it the butterfly net. I'll be right back. Okay. Cut it back. So, where's that? Where is that butterfly net? Here's the butterfly net. I'm going to put this guy. Oh, it's kind of warm there. See if I could. Alright, that butterfly nut's going in there perfect. Alright. Now, put this through here. This other guy in here. Put that butterfly nut through. And now all you have to do is just crank the butterfly nut. That spring will compress. I'll show you right now. Okay, see, you could see. I don't know if you could see that well. See the butterfly net? I gotta compress that ring with the circles on it. So compress it. Should compress down so I can get to that snap ring. Hopefully this aluminum. But my only worry is that aluminum one is not gonna hold. Dude, that's tough. Tough. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. That aluminum piece is not wanting to budge. Maybe if I use some pliers. Ooh. Maybe if I use some pliers. My hands. Okay, let me use some pliers, but I don't know that it actually is gonna compress. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so the other one did not work, unfortunately. So I had to opt to find something different. If you could see, there's a snap ring like right somewhere in there. I don't know if you could see it. It's like right underneath. Come on. Focus. It's like you can barely see it. It's a little snap ring right there. I'm trying to remove that, so I found this PCV valve, like PCV piping to try to compress that spring, but it's becoming a little hard. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to take it off, because I tried to make this, but it folded it, and with the other one I'm not able to take it off. It's loose. It's loose there, but let's see if I can see the snap ring. It's here somewhere in here. Where is it? I could move it, but I'm not able to remove it because, yeah, I just need to compress this outer edge. But so I'm gonna have to make something different, because this it's compressing it, but not enough to hold it down enough now, because now it's hitting this inner ring. So that's probably an abort mission for now. Probably tomorrow I'll find something, or maybe I could put some washers on there or something that will compress it. I'll see right now. Update. I managed to remove it. You could see the little snap ring is right here. So I managed to remove it. It did compress the spring a little bit, so that is good. This just took a while. I had to hold it down here and then snap the ring out. So, but so far the ring is off. Now I just gotta unhook it from the actual, you can see, there you go, the ring is off. Finally, you see, there's that ring. That was a mission. Dude, finally, at least I got the ring off. Great. Awesome. That took a long time, but I do actually gotta make something better, like an actual, like a U-clamp, something like this. Where did I leave that one? The aluminum and the one that it just had. Oh, here it is. Something like this, but steel. That aluminum one just did not cut it. So, alright, we got that part off. Now we keep on going with this. So this is the part I was talking about. You see how it has all these little springs on it? That part, I had to compress this down, and it had a little snap ring around here, which is this guy. So I had to compress this guy down. You see how many snap rings it has in there, or like how many springs? That's a lot of springs. So we'll put that aside over here. We'll put that ring right there with that. And now, actually, you got to take this guy back to work, because to remove, there's this other cup. To remove this guy, you need to blow air so you can like push it out. So that we'll do tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow at work. Okay, so far I've been checking out all of these parts we have here. The planetary shell, that's good. Actually, I'm gonna buy a new one just in case, just to avoid that part where this little part strips or breaks off. So just to be safe, I'm gonna get a new one. I don't wanna. I checked these guys out. All those, the clutch plates, those are reverse clutch plates. So I'm gonna replace all those. It should come with a kit, so those should be replaced. This guy, checked all the thrust bearings, all of the planetary gears. They're all good. Now here is from the 3rd and 4th clutch, the drum. This is where they all are at, and these are all the clutches. After seeing some of these clutches, let me grab some clutches. They are burned out, just as I expected. These guys are very thin. Look, they even, I don't think they're supposed to do that. They're even, I don't see, they're kind of, they're not even flat. They're more like, I don't know, they're all like that. Every single one. And look, you can see all those heat spots on them. These are the clutch plates. But you see, oh, some of them are, oh, dude, that one's really tough. That's one of the clutch. And you see, this is one of the clutch plates. You see all those heat marks on it? You can actually see it pretty good with the light. See all these? That's even worse, dude. Look, you could probably want to see if you could see it. They're not flat. They're like kind of coned out. Yeah, so these are definitely gonna have to be replaced. Now I have to take out this guy because it has these are like there's some seals in there, some cups that need to be replaced. So I couldn't remove the other one. Like it's the same tool, but this one's a little smaller, so I need to compress this, and it also has a ring around here. So I'm gonna have to, at work, I'm gonna make that little like U-shaped tool so I could hold it down, because I'm not able to. I have these pieces. I'm gonna try to make them out of this guy. Hopefully I could bend this at work, because we have a press, so hopefully I could bend this to make it like a U shape, and then so I'll take that guy and then also make the other one so when I reinstall this guy, see, it's almost the same thing right here, just this one's a lot bigger. This one's bigger, the one that I took off earlier, and that one's a lot smaller, so I have to make two. And instead of putting it through here, you have to put a flat plate through here, center it, and then instead of trying to compress it, you're pushing on this one, and then there's a snap gear there, so you're doing the total opposite. So something like this, but made out of steel, so I could push that one down, and then the snap ring that comes in here, that will actually hold the flat plate, will actually hold it, so you compress that guy and then put some pressure on that, and then remove the snap ring. On this guy, on the actual drum, there's more. See this? There's more clutches here, so I'm guessing I have to take this guy apart too. So I'm gonna take this guy apart too. This guy I'm just gonna leave it for now because I need to make that tool at work. And so these are all the gears. All these gears come out of this guy. So this guy, now I'm gonna remove the snap ring and take those clutches out, lay them flat on the table here, try to keep them together. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So all these parts, they're good, minus this guy. I'm just gonna replace this, what is it, the planetary or the sun, well, I'm not really too sure. And this guy, like I said earlier, I'm gonna replace it with the Corvette servo to give it. And this guy, this band actually goes around this guy. So this will come with a new with a new band. So I'm not too worried about that band. It goes around this guy. See? So it has some heat marks. Yeah, I could feel a little bit of like some where it's actually like grinding down into it. So maybe I'll just get one of these drums and then another one of these. So I'll probably just get 2 of those new, and then plus everything that else that's gonna come with the kit. So right now I'm gonna take this guy off. See these clutch plates. See how those look, and then that'll be the end for now. Till tomorrow I'll be making the new the tools for those guys, because I'm not able to make them right now. I have this little vise on the ground. It sucks. I actually need to mount it, and I'm not able to mount it or hit it. Here's another piece, so I gotta remember to take these to work. And yeah, well, I guess that's it for now. I'll get back to you like once I take that one apart, the other drum apart. Check out those clutch plates. So I was able to take out that spring from this housing, this drum here. This is what they came out, all the seals. When these seals go bad, that's when the 3 and 4 clutch go bad. That's when they burn up. Let's see, what else do I need to do? I don't think this one, I think it's fine. I don't need to mess with that one anymore. So I'm gonna take this to work. This is that spring that was in there. Kind of messed it up a little bit. No, it's okay. It's okay. Just a little messed up. So I gotta make a spring compressor for this guy. But also for this guy right here. I'm able to push it down. So these 2 guys. And something for this. So these are all the clutch plates. These clutch plates look a little burned. Yeah, so far so good. So I am gonna buy this. Oh yeah, this housing looks like it's a little gouged up here. You see the aluminum here? Here you can see it more shiny. Yeah, it has a little gouging in there. Also inside. Where is it? Oh, right here. See that little like in this area, in the inside, right here. There's gouging in there. See, you can also see it here. I could even feel it. It's rough. So I'm probably gonna end up buying another one of these too, just to be on the safe side. I'm not really trying to. After looking at this guy, I think I'm gonna have to buy another one. We'll see about buying another one of these, but I need to put these to work. This guy's to work, and also the housing for the transmission to blow out the piston from the back, to install new seals on that, or O-ring seals. I'm taking this guy to work, bend something up there, make it work. And that's it for now. Jeez. So everything's good except for that. The thing I see, I'm gonna have to order one of these guys. Maybe I'll order this guy too, and this guy. And I think these come with a kit. I'm not sure, but I gotta check out the kit. If not, then I have to order these separate too. So that's it for now. Yep, that'll be it. Alright, well, that's it for now. I'll try to make the other video of something else. I'm not sure what now until I get the other parts, till I order the other parts, and then I start reassembling this thing again. So I gotta go check what the prices are gonna be for this kit, and that's about it. And what I'm start ordering stuff, that way I get this ball rolling with this transmission. Hopefully everything goes well. They have everything in stock and nothing I have to back order, because that would suck. I want to get this thing done ASAP and put it back in the truck. So okay, thanks for watching again. This was part 2, and peace out. See you later.